This is TenZ.
That's my name.
He's one of the greatest Valorant pros to ever touch this game. Then there's me, Stag. Currently a Plat 2 player who's a little hard stuck, but who is ready to take the necessary steps to get better. Over the next 7 days, I'm going to be training exactly like TenZ to see if I can get back to my peak of Diamond 3. So will TenZ's warm-up help me rank up, or am I doomed to be hard stuck Plat forever? Let's find out. So in order to train like TenZ, I have to do 3 things every day. I'll have to start with aim labs, then move on to the range, and then finish out with team deathmatch and death matches. Let's get on to day 1, shall we? TenZ Valorant 1. Sounds good to me. Day 1 went about how you would expect. Oh my god, there's so many. I even trained with every single gun in the range to make sure I was ready for rank. To be honest with you, I really didn't do well in my warm-up, so I wasn't super confident going into my ranked games. But let's cue into our first game. Now this first game, I wouldn't say I did bad necessarily, but I definitely didn't do well. A lot of the kills that I had were primarily from Raze's util, or honestly just spraying bodies. I know it was a bad game because this is honestly the best clip that I have from that game. Unfortunately, this is how most of the game looked like. When I first started this challenge, I thought it was going to be a walk in the park, but you and me both will soon realize just how wrong I was. No, I'm getting... bro, I'm getting body blocked. Get out of my way, bro. So clearly, we lost game 1. In game 2, I did about the same, but we did end up winning because we had much better teammates this time. It wasn't until game 3 where I was actually hitting some nice shots.
Enemy down. Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Good. I gotta hit those. I mean, even my sprays felt good.
One enemy remaining.
Unfortunately, this is where my luck ran out. For the rest of the night, I couldn't hit a shot to save my life. Oh, I'm getting absolutely dunked on by the enemy. And my game kept crashing. My game crashed, fuck. Now don't get me wrong, I did have a couple nice plays, but nothing that ended up helping us win. For the rest of the night, all it was whiff shot, getting dunked on, loss. Whiff shot, getting dunked on, loss. Whiff shot, getting dunked on.
Okay.
Lots.
Attackers win.
Day 1 ended in a very demoralizing way. Whatever, man. I'm going to bed. Not only did I feel bad about my performance, I was honestly unsure if I should be finishing this challenge at all. Alright, new day, new me. For day 2, I had to keep one thing in mind. I cannot give up. The reason why I started this challenge in the first place was to not have days like that. So this is why it was super important for me to take the training seriously. The teams that I was on kept getting absolutely destroyed. I would do what I could, but inevitably, it didn't matter because we kept getting outclassed by the enemy. No. I will say though, the warm-up has definitely been helpful. I mean, just look at these shots.
One enemy remaining.
Good shit, Stag.
One enemy remaining. Planted. One enemy remaining.
Fight.
Nice.
No! Even with my best effort, we still ended up losing. It was at this point that I honestly come to the realization that this video is sponsored by the subscribe button. Okay, jokes aside, I'm trying to get the channel monetized, so if you guys would do me the biggest favor and just watch the video all the way through, as well as subscribe so I can hit these milestones, it would greatly mean a lot. Anyways, back to the video. Being on this bad of a loss streak, I knew there was 2 things I had to do. I had to take things into my own hands and lock the fuck in.
Take flight.
Elbow, what the fuck?
One enemy remaining.
Go, go, go. Oh, yeah! Careful on mid.
At this point, I definitely feel like I was hitting a lot more shots.
One One enemy remaining.
3 down.
Yeah, and I normally scan like 3 with that, but I missed.
Keep going.
One enemy remaining.
This day definitely ended a lot better than it did yesterday, even with the first few rough games. But it was 2 a.m. at this point, and I definitely had to get off. I desperately needed some rest, because tomorrow is going to be a big day. God, I love coffee. Day 3 was a big day, because I only had time to play before work. This means 2 things. A, I have no one to play with, so no one can say I got carried today. And B, hopefully show that the aim training is actually working.
10 kills remaining.
The rush. Ultimate orbs. It's you and me.
Needless to say, the warm-ups felt pretty good. Let's see how I do going into the ranked games. Oh, hell yeah. With that warm-up, I felt super confident going into this game.
Let's go!
I felt like I was hitting shots.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
78. I was using my util correctly.
One enemy remaining.
Hit 22. Man. Even my teammates were helping me win gunfights.
Spike down.
All around, just a well-played game.
One enemy remaining.
Plus, our Arena dropping 35 on the enemy team definitely helped.
Let's go! GG!
Game 2 honestly wasn't much different. Playing as Omen allows me to do some sneaky stuff.
One enemy remaining.
Even sneaky stuff with the ultimate. If your position's compromised, just TP and cancel. We did make short work of the enemy team. On to the last game of the day. GG everyone. I'll make this game short and sweet for you. Here's the best clip I have from the game.
One enemy remaining.
And here's us winning.
GG's, guys.
GG, have a good day. Shout out to that team for being super cool. Anyways, it's off to work. I'll see you guys tomorrow. This day started just like the rest. I was going through the motions of doing all the warm-ups. I felt like my shots were pretty snappy. At this point in the warm-up for the day, I thought my ranked games were actually going to go really well today. I actually don't think I could have been more wrong. And honestly, it was my fault. No, I know I've been doing this warm-up every day, but just something wasn't clicking. Oh, bro. It was honestly up to the Valorant gods if I was going to win games tonight. Oh, if I got good teammates, then we win.
Last player standing.
But if I got unlucky and I got bad teammates, we're going to lose. And like I said, it was my fault. It was a mixture of me just playing bad and my shot looking like this.
Last player standing.
Damn it, bro. The only redeeming shots that I actually hit, I still ended up losing the round.
Last player standing.
Defeated.
One enemy remaining.
No!
Nice shot.
Oh my god, if I hit that, that would have because he had 1 bullet left. I wish I could say otherwise, but I literally got carried back into diamond. Let's go. So I'm just going to take this as an off day, and we're going to move into tomorrow. You know, after a performance like yesterday, I honestly had to think back to day 2, because I told myself something very important. I cannot give up. The reason why I started this challenge in the first place was to not have days like that. So with that being said, I had to put my head down and do the warm-up. I've been trying to use the Sheriff more often because I feel like the Sheriff is actually one of my worst guns. So the more I get used to it, I think the better off I'll be.
Dominating.
That's a kill.
Going into today's ranked games with the mindset of not wanting to revert to my old habits, I was actually doing pretty well. But today led to a whole new set of issues. Today I was actually feeling pretty good.
One enemy remaining.
Not only did I feel like that I was playing well, I also felt like that my shots were on.
Last player standing.
Both me playing well and my shot being on led to a deadly combination.
One up.
I was also feeling so confident in my shot that I tried my hand at sniping. That's bomb.
Spike down mid.
No, close up.
30 seconds.
Or on site. It's okay.
I mean, I was even able to pull off some sneaky plays with Raze of all agents.
One enemy remaining.
Play your life, he's good.
This, however, was only one of 2 games that I won all night. I was even able to pull off 1v4s.
You chilling over there?
Yeah, let right. Wait for Ryan.
Last player
Oh
standing.
my god.
Holy fuck!
Kill him here now. You go B. Oh wait, I keep getting.
One enemy remaining.
Shut the fuck up, you
Jack
fucking
can't be
idiot.
mid. You can be mid. Nice.
Shut up, dude. He's actually Radiant Knight.
But game after game, it was just loss after loss. It didn't matter how well I did, I just couldn't carry enough for us to win. I think it was a good time to get off for the night. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. Day 6 was another big day. I'm still in Diamond, and that means if I hit Diamond 2, that I'm only 1 rank away from hitting my peak again. Today was another one of those days where I had limited time also, so I really had to dial in today if I wanted to complete the goal of hitting my peak again. So let's dial in, shall we?
One enemy remaining.
I find death.
You don't need to push.
Spike down.
Also, nice little piece of information. It's the first time I've changed my crosshair literally since I started playing the game. Me and my duo ended up winning the match, but unfortunately he did have to leave for work. So that means I shall continue on this journey solo. I don't know if it was the new crosshair, but my shots felt crisp.
Last player standing. One enemy.
Yeah, I'm still working on my reactions. At least you can tell how badly I want to hit my peak again.
My ultimate's ready.
Long story short, we also made quick work of game 2. GG guys. Game 3, well, started off a little rough. But that was quickly turned around from my hard carry. I mean, it also helps that Sova literally gives me wall hacks.
Enemy remaining.
No more.
Also, a little fun fact for me. Back when I first started to play Valorant, Sova was actually my main. So it's actually nice to kind of go back and play him every once in a while.
One enemy remaining.
I'm the greatest of all time.
Quiet now.
Bring us at 80.
One enemy remaining.
Neutralized.
30 seconds left.
Yo, good shit. Stop.
Thank you. This is also one of the stupider outplays I've ever had.
Joke's over. You're dead.
This game ended up being closer than I wanted, but we did end up winning the game.
Player standing.
Nice. I'm not even gonna bother showing you the last game. I'll just show you how terrible my teammates were. Today was the last day of the challenge, and out of all the issues I've had, nothing will compare to what ensued today. I was just trying to go through all of the training, but I had a huge thorn in my side. Lag. I don't know what it was about today, but my ping was probably in the hundreds 90% of the day. However, we still have a goal to hit, so we gotta fight through it. As I queue into the next game, I just try to keep with a strong mental. What's the worst that can happen?
Oh, wow.
One more minute. Viper's alone.
One enemy remaining. Last
Hit 40.
Still in here.
Smoking in 4 seconds.
Nice shot. I like that, Omen. I like that.
Thanks.
Uplink. Careful.
spike down mid.
They're fast link. Careful.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Nice. Alright, Reyna, if they smoke mid, we both sit in the.
Even though we had decently high ping, our teammates were actually pretty good. So we did end up taking game number 1. But the lag got so much worse for game 2. I mean, like 300 ping bad. Honestly, I was at a loss for words. This part isn't altered at all. This is how the game looked for me.
One enemy remaining. Switch. Spike,
Like, just wait, it gets crazier.
spike planted.
Enemy spotted A.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
I've just never dealt with this much lag. I was in disbelief. I had to make a judgment call. I could either stick it out and hope it gets better, or try anything like restarting my game. And that's exactly what I did. By some miracle, it worked.
Shut down. Beacon here.
Spike down mid. One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Enemy tag.
One enemy remaining.
By some miracle, we persevered and ended up winning the match.
Attackers win.
GG, bro. This is when I made my next mistake of the night, queuing unrated. So it wasn't intentional, but I did play 4 games of unrated, which just costed me a lot of time for the night. Another big time waster was that I actually had 2 draws of the night, both of which were actually on Icebox, which is kind of funny, but we do in fact have a job to do. We still gotta hit Diamond 3.
One. Good hit. Launching thorns. Thorns are live. One enemy remaining. That's 3.
Oh god, thank you.
I took that bullet for you, brother.
Appreciate it.
One enemy remaining. Thorns are live.
So after making short work with that game, we are technically 1 game away from being Diamond 3. The only problem is, it's about 4 in the morning, so I have to make this last game count. If I win, then I'll hit Diamond 3 and we can say that we completed our goal. But if I lose, then I would have failed the challenge and I'll have to retire forever. So let's get into our next game and make it count. Flank.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
You gotta win that, bro. Don't be scared. Enemy spotted.
Rip and tear. Thorns are live. Last player standing. Team Ace.
At this point, the score was 2-6. The team counts were all over the place. It was looking like we weren't going to complete this. But I didn't come all this way just to fall short.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing. Watch out this point.
This is Sheriff.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining. Spike planted.
You had your fun.
Run.
My turn.
Good job.
Thorn, run.
Report this over right now.
I don't. Defenders win.
Yo, what
Victory might have been inevitable.
That's
damn,
a
it
crazy
feels good.
noise, bro. Diamond 3, please. Let's go. Well, there you have it. We completed our goal by hitting Diamond 3, You should put in the comments who you guys think I'm going to be training like next. Anyways, I don't really have an outro for this, so I'm going to let past me explain what the next goal is. Well, next is Ascendant.